In our previous video, Diamond of Despair, the Chiadzwa tragedy, we delved into the dark history of Chiadzwa. A name echoing with a heavy past, Chiadzwa carries a legacy of blood diamonds. Tucked away in the heart of Zimbabwe, this region whispers tales of a turbulent history, steeped in the allure and menace of the diamond rush that swept across it in the early 2000s. At that time, diamonds were discovered beneath the Earth's crust, turning Chiadzwa into a frenzied battlefield. Like a swarm of locusts, miners descended upon the land, their eyes gleaming with the prospect of instant wealth. But this rush was not golden, it was bloody. The race for riches marred by violence, as the law of the jungle prevailed and the strongest took all. As the diamond rush spiraled out of control, so too did the environmental degradation. The land was stripped bare, its beauty scarred and its resources depleted. The once lush landscape was transformed into a barren wasteland. The precious diamonds, pulled from the earth's embrace, left gaping wounds their wake, a stark reminder of man's relentless pursuit of wealth. But the scars of Chiadzwa run deeper than the eye can see. They are etched onto the hearts and minds of the community who bore witness to these harrowing times. We hear their stories, their voices trembling as they recount tales of fear, loss, and survival. Their narratives paint a vivid picture of the human cost of the diamond rush, a price paid in blood and tears. Yet, amidst the darkness, glimmers of resilience shine through. The people of Chiadzwa, survivors of a turbulent past, carry their scars with a certain dignity. They are not mere victims of history, but active agents of change. Their experiences, though painful, have birthed a resolve within them, a determination to reclaim their land, their rights, and their future. The echoes of the past continue to reverberate through Chiadzwa, a haunting reminder of the cost of unchecked greed. But these echoes also serve rallying cry, a call to action. The community, once torn apart by the diamond rush, now stands united, their shared history serving as a powerful catalyst for change. In the face of adversity, Chiadzwa refuses to be defined by its past. Instead, it draws strength from it, turning its scars into symbols, resilience and hope. The legacy of the diamond rush, though marked by violence and degradation, has sparked a flame within the community, igniting their resolve to chart a new course for homeland. From these deep scars, a new resolve emerges, marking the beginning of a transformative journey. As we delve further into the story of Chiadzwa, we will uncover the efforts being made to heal the wounds of the past and build a future rooted in sustainability, justice, and shared prosperity. The legacy of the past is not forgotten, but it is being reshaped, repurposed, and turned into a beacon of hope for a brighter future. Change is a slow process, but it is undeniably on the horizon for Chiadzwa, a name that once echoed with the clinks of unregulated diamond mining and whispers of corruption now resonates with the rhythms of reform. In recent years, Zimbabwe's government has introduced a series of legislative changes aimed at regulating the diamond mining industry. These new laws seek to ensure that the wealth extracted from Chiadzwa's rich lands benefits not just a select few, but the country and its people as a whole. The rules of the game are changing, and the players in this diamond field are being held to a new standard. Alongside these legislative changes, Chiadzwa is also seeing the emergence of regulated mining operations. Gone are the days of reckless extraction. Today, the mines are characterized by improved infrastructure and more responsible practices. The mining companies, both old and new, are being pushed towards transparency, responsibility, and sustainability. The government and new investors are not just promising better infrastructure, they are promising accountability. They assure the people of Chiadzwa that the days of unchecked exploitation are over. They pledge to ensure that the wealth from the diamonds will seep into the community, fostering development and prosperity. But promises are just words until they are fulfilled. And in Chiadzwa, words have been broken too many times. The community, having borne the brunt of the diamond rush, views these changes with wary eyes. The skepticism is palpable. It clings to the air like the dust stirred up by the mining trucks. Community meetings are now commonplace in Chiadzwa. The locals gather to discuss these changes, to question the government and the investors, to voice their concerns. They are no longer passive spectators, but active participants in the shaping of their future. Their skepticism is not a sign of cynicism, but a testament to their resilience, their unwillingness to be deceived again. Change is indeed on the horizon for Chiadzwa, but this change is not just about new laws or better infrastructure. It's about shifting power dynamics, about giving the people of Chiadzwa a say in their future. It's about ensuring that the diamonds, which have caused so much pain, can also bring about progress. However, the road to change is long and winding, filled with promises yet to be kept and skepticism yet to be dispelled. The community waits, watches, and hopes, even as it questions and challenges. It is a delicate dance between faith and doubt, between the promise of a better tomorrow and the haunting echoes of a troubled past. While promising, these changes are yet to fully convince the community, keeping the atmosphere tinged with skepticism. The story of Chiadzwa is still being written, its final chapters uncertain. But one thing is clear: Chiadzwa is not what it once was. It is evolving, striving for a better future. And in this journey, it carries with it the hopes and dreams of its people, their grit and their resilience. Behind the diamond dust, the voices of Chiadzwa's people echo, demanding change. The sparkle of the precious stones may be dazzling, but it's the stories of the men and women living amidst the dust and dreams that truly shine. The community of Chiadzwa is not just a backdrop to a tale of diamonds and dust. It's a vibrant tapestry of individuals, each thread woven with hopes and fears, struggles and triumphs. They are the custodians of the land, the keepers of its stories, the true gem in the heart of Chiadzwa. Local residents, like Tendai and Farai, share their dreams of a future where the wealth beneath their feet doesn't just disappear into the pockets of the few, but is used to uplift the entire community. They do not ask for handouts, but for opportunities. Opportunities for education, for decent healthcare, for employment. They yearn for a future where their children do not have to scavenge for scraps, but can pursue their dreams in a prosperous, secure environment. Activists, like the fiery Rudo and the steadfast Takudzwa, have taken up the mantle to ensure these voices are not lost amidst the clatter of mining machinery. They challenge the status quo, demanding transparency, accountability, and fair distribution of the diamond wealth. They fight not just for the rights of the current generation, but for the future of Chiadzwa. Their struggle is not against the extraction of diamonds, but against exploitation and inequality. Community leaders, like the wise and patient Chipo, understand the delicate balance between economic development and environmental stewardship. They strive to steer the community towards a sustainable future, acknowledging the need for economic progress, but not at the expense of the land they call home. They seek partnerships, not patronage, collaborations that respect the rights and aspirations of the people of Chiadzwa. These voices, once muffled by the roar of bulldozers and silenced by fear, have grown stronger. They echo through the open pits, bounce off the walls of the administrative buildings, and resonate in the hearts of the people. They are the heartbeat of Chiadzwa, a rhythm of resilience and resolve that pounds with an unyielding demand for change. The people of Chiadzwa are not just bystanders in their own narrative. They are active participants, shaping their future, unafraid to challenge, to question, to dream. The diamonds in the rough may hold a certain allure, but it's the people, their spirit, their resilience that are the true treasures of Chiadzwa. Their voices, once silenced, now rise in unison, demanding a share in the wealth beneath their feet. And as these voices weave together, they form a powerful chorus that cannot be ignored. A chorus that sings of hope, of change, of a new chapter for Chiadzwa. Chiadzwa's environment, a silent victim, begins to show signs of healing. Once a battlefield of human greed, the landscape of Chiadzwa was left scarred and barren. But today, as the dust settles, we see a flicker of hope, a beacon of resilience as nature begins to reclaim its rightful place. The land that was once stripped bare, scarred by the relentless extraction of its precious gems, is now a canvas of rehabilitation efforts. Ecologists, conservationists, and the local community have come together in a collective effort to restore the balance. The scars are deep, the wounds raw, but the determination to heal is even stronger. Beneath the surface of this healing landscape, life is slowly returning. Seeds that lay dormant for years are now pushing through the hardened soil, reaching for the sun. Native plants, once obliterated by heavy machinery, are being reintroduced, their roots weaving a network of life beneath the recovering soil. What was once barren land, devoid of life, is now a symphony of green, as nature stages a remarkable comeback. The return of plant life is more than just an aesthetic transformation. It's an ecological revival, a vital first step in restoring the intricate web of life that once thrived here. And it's not just the plant life that's making a comeback. The return of vegetation has set the stage for the return of wildlife. From insects to birds and larger mammals, the food chain is being re-established, each link strengthening the other in a beautiful demonstration of nature's resilience. In the midst of this environmental reckoning, we hear from the ecologists who are leading these rehabilitation efforts. They share tales of challenges and victories, of setbacks and leaps forward. Their words paint a picture of a community united by a shared vision, a shared responsibility towards their land. They speak of the importance of these efforts not just for Chiadzwa, but for the world. For this is not just a local issue, but a global one. The story of Chiadzwa is a stark reminder of the environmental consequences of unchecked exploitation, a lesson for us all in the importance of sustainable practices. This is not a quick fix. It's a slow, painstaking process, a journey of 1,000 steps. But every sprout that breaks through the soil, every bird that returns to nest, every sign of life is a testament to the indomitable spirit of nature and the dedication of the people who call this land home. Chiadzwa's land, bearing the scars of years of exploitation, begins to heal, a testament to nature's resilience and a community's dedication. The story of Chiadzwa is one of hope and perseverance, a testament to the power of collective action. It is a reminder that even in the face of great adversity, we have the power to effect change, to restore, to heal. It is a story of resilience, of nature, and of the human spirit. Chiadzwa's journey is far from over, with the path to a sustainable future being carefully tread. Nestled within the heart of Zimbabwe, this resilient community has begun to sow seeds of transformation, carving out a new narrative from the diamond dust. The cornerstone of this transformation is education. Local initiatives are empowering younger generations with knowledge, arming them with tools to shape their destiny. They learn about sustainable mining practices, environmental conservation, and their rights as citizens. This education serves as a beacon, illuminating the path towards a future where diamonds are a blessing, not a curse. Parallel to these educational initiatives, the adoption of sustainable mining technologies is gaining momentum. These advancements aim to minimize the environmental footprint of diamond extraction, aligning economic pursuits with ecological preservation. The machines roar, but this time they echo a promise of balance. Beyond the mines, a wave of community development projects has begun to ripple through Chiadzwa. Health centers, schools, and infrastructure projects are sprouting, financed by the very diamonds that once brought despair. These initiatives not only inject life into the local economy, but also foster a sense of ownership and pride among the people of Chiadzwa. Yet the road to sustainability is fraught with challenges. It requires constant vigilance, ensuring that the wealth beneath the ground does not overshadow the wealth above it, the people and the environment. It calls for a delicate balancing act between economic gains and social responsibilities, between the lure of diamonds and the call of the land. As the community and stakeholders explore paths to sustainability, Chiadzwa stands on the precipice of a new chapter. It's a chapter that holds the promise of a future where diamonds sparkle in the light of progress and prosperity, not in the shadow of exploitation and despair. Chiadzwa's story continues to unfold, a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people and their relentless pursuit of a sustainable future. Chiadzwa's story, a mosaic of pain, hope, and perseverance, continues to unfold. As we've journeyed through its past, we've seen a landscape scarred by violence and degradation, a community carrying the weight of its history. Yet out of this adversity, we've also witnessed a profound resolve for change. The road to transformation is long and winding. It requires the careful balance of economic growth, social responsibility, and environmental stewardship. But the promise of a sustainable future, where diamonds bring not just wealth but also dignity and development, is a beacon for Chiadzwa and its people. Remember, every diamond has a story beyond its shimmer. Each one carries the echoes of the land from which it was born, the hands that unearthed it, and the community that surrounds it. As Chiadzwa's story unfolds, it challenges us all to reconsider the value of human dignity and environmental stewardship.